Welcome back to Turf Talk, Homer Edition. Ed DeRosa alongside Churchill Downs handicapper Joe Kristufek. Joe, plenty of home team horses, so to speak, for fans of racing in Kentucky in the Breeders' Cup, led by Kentucky Oaks winner Abel Tasman and the Distaff. Some 2-year-olds we've seen. Dale Romans is loaded. Any horses that you have been fortunate enough to see this year under the Twin Spires running next weekend?
Well, Free Drop Billy would be an obvious one. I mean, obviously he won the Breeders' Futurity at Keeneland, but he broke his maiden at Churchill Downs. Right. And, you know, a lot of people are thinking that Bolt Arrow is invincible. I think he's the most likely winner of the juvenile, but seeing the work that Free Drop Billy has done in California since his last race leads me to believe that he's got another step forward in him in his 2-year-old season. So I would not be surprised to see a minor upset. I think he's legit.
All right. Well, you'll certainly get a price because I think if you like him, you'll get the right price.
Get 6 to 1.
Yeah, Bolt Arrow certainly, to me, I think will be odds on and obviously the favorite. A horse in the Classic that we were fortunate enough to see, Stephen Foster handicap winner, Gun Runner. To me, that was probably the best looking performance domestically anyway of the year, but it was at 1 1/8 miles. Some questions about Gun Runner going 1 1/4 miles. He is a worthy favorite based on his consistency this year. The Stephen Foster was electrifying. Whether he can do it at 10 furlongs at Del Mar is the big question.
Yeah, I think he's won his last 3 races by like 21 lengths combined or something against Grade 1 competition. Lost to Arrogate in the Dubai World Cup, but ran a winning race that day.
Sure.
And I think the moisture in the racetrack, a track that usually is pretty forward, actually helped that late run by Arrogate. Not to take anything away from it, but it was a good performance by Gun Runner nonetheless. And he hasn't missed a beat. He's probably gotten better. They followed a perfect plan with him. He's doing exceptionally well in training. They sent him to California early, and he's got a great running style for Del Mar, which is a typical forward California type main track. So as long as he gets a good break and Florent puts him in the right position, he's going to either be on the lead or get first run, and, you know, I think it's going to be tough to run him down.
Yeah, all right, well, they'll have to catch him. I mean, the price is the only thing I don't like, which is similar. I mean, to me, all the favorites are likely winners. I'd have to think hard. I mean, I'm sure there's one where I'm just not going to like, period. But, you know, I think a Lady Aurelia, Dre Fong, I mean, these are horses who obviously can win their races. It's just a matter of what price you're willing to take on them.
Well, and I'm seeing that a lot of people think Arrogate's going to be the second choice, which is probably the case. But if you had to choose between Arrogate and West Coast, which way would you go? I know which way I would go.
It sounds like we're going in different ways, because I definitely would go with Arrogate.
And I definitely would go with West Coast, because I think the arrow is pointing up. He continues to do nothing wrong, and I think the distance is going to suit him great. I think West Coast is a star in the making, and maybe this year's Arrogate is West Coast.
Yeah, we will find out.
We will.
So we mentioned 2 Travers winners. No love for Keen Ice, the 3rd winner in the Classic.
He'll rally for 3rd, being 7 lengths.
And then be everyone's Pegasus wild card horse. Great group of pre-entries, though. Should be fun. You'll be out there. Hopefully we'll find some winners.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And like you said, the first inclination is always to try to beat the favorite, but not for just the sake of doing so. So if I like a favorite and I can lean on him in the multi-race wagers and, you know, put tickets together that way, that's always the best strategy.
Yeah, well, and favorites have keyed some very big payoffs in the Breeders' Cup. So, yeah, those multi-race wagers can be your friends. All right, well, that's it for whatever this was. And we'll talk next week, and looking forward to having you out there.
I'm against Finley's Lucky Charm. I do think Awesome Slew, one of our locally based horses, at least has run to Churchill a couple times this year, has a little bit of a shot in the dirt mile.
There's a price. Thanks, Joe.
All right.